What is the best RPG? Especially of 2019 when we're making this video, and many have said that it is The Outer Worlds, but many others have said Disco Elysium has made them disappointed in The Outer Worlds, and particularly because of the dialogue. So today we are going to be checking out Disco Elysium for the first time ever. I haven't really seen much of it, I haven't really played any of it, but I am intrigued if dialogue really is as engaging and captivating as people say. Okay, first things first, we are of course a PC channel, so let me just open up the options menu right here. It is a very simple options menu. Display mode full screen. It seems to have some difficulty starting in full screen, but resetting it's fine. I upped the text size to maximum just so that we can get some accessibility going for those of you, especially on mobile. And also, I just set everything to max except for the volume levels of things, which generally should be fine. Let's go ahead and press new game. Now this is pretty much all I've seen of this game. Select archetype. We have to be a certain type of character, and any good RPG basically doesn't matter what your character is. All choices are good. But let's have a look at the archetypes we have here. Thinker, sensitive, and physical. Thinkers are extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Plus encyclopedia. How exciting. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Then we have physical. Hand on the belt there, ready to go. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Or create your own. I think we gotta create our own. Yes, let's create our own. Adjust abilities. We have the intellect, raw brain power, how smart you are. Psyche, sensitive, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique, your musculature, how strong you are. And motorics, your senses, how agile you are. Okay, so we can go everywhere from terrible to great. 5 is the max. How many points do we have? Not a lot, not a lot. Well, I'm feeling no, I feel like we need to go 5 on one of these. It's never all that interesting if you make it all even. Right? We could get 5 intellect, 3 psyche, 2 physique, 2 motorics. Or should I... I'm never much of a brawny person. 5, 4, 1, 2. And as I said, generally, it should be fine, right? Whatever I pick should be amazing. Everything should feel overpowered. Let's click next. Select your signature skill. The skill you select will gain a +1 bonus. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by +1. The learning cap of every skill of the same type will be raised. Oh, I see. There's a lot here. Logic. Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Knowledge. Rhetoric. Drama. Conceptualization. Visual calculus. All of those in... We are going for the big brain play here. But under psyche, we have volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Inland empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Esprit de corps, connect to station 41, understand cop culture. Suggestion, charm men and women, play the puppet master. So I think I'm just gonna not bother too much with this or this. You know, Overview. Intellect base +5. Learn skill. Logic seems just kind of good. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect. Interesting that drama is under intellect. Conceptualization is understand creativity. That. The art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. I do like a good Twitter argument. You know, logic feels a bit boring. Let me go to... the art of persuasion through intellect. Sure. Let's go rhetoric. Set signature skill. Good. So that goes up to 6. Confirm. And here we go. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. I didn't catch the rest. Let us begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh.
Never, ever.
Let's simply keep on non-existing. We don't have to do anything, he says.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Isn't that a lovely voice? No ex-wives are contained with it. Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allons-y. Let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Let's visit the ancient Zero home. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
A sensation.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Volition, medium success. You can take it. You're a champion. I think we passed the test. No, I am not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Oh, I know that feeling. So wait, let me get this straight. Each of our systems in our body has a voice that's telling us things through dialogue. That's what I'm getting so far. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion fucking call from hell.
Oh, it's just reminding me of migraines. Encyclopedia, medium, success. Somehow you know what it is. A Cupris Canema motor carriage. Open your eyes. Isn't this lovely? We have a little home. I might be blocking some of the dialogue options. I'll try lean out of the way next time. What are we in? The tie is on the ceiling fan and we have some interactables. What is this? The glass is broken. Broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows out. Visual calculus, easy, 9. Assess the damage. So we have 5, so the success rate is 92%. Always loses, always wins. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay. Broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outwards. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? I must have thrown something out. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back after impact. Oh, that's so nice. This is the kind of descriptive dialogue that I haven't really experienced since Morrowind, right? Back when there were no quest compasses, there was no really any visual cues. It just had to describe everything in detail, especially in your journal. This is nice. Assess the size of the impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. A rock, a bottle, I'm not sure. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing its friend. Could a shoe break a window? I suppose if it's a really bad window. Oh, I just noticed our profile picture in the bottom left corner. It's actually horrifying. This is how you feel when you have to wake up early on like a Wednesday, but you don't have to on the Monday and Tuesday, and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna start going to sleep earlier on Sunday so that you wake up a little bit earlier. So it's like, oh, usually I go to sleep at midnight. I'll go to sleep at 11 p.m. Then you go to sleep at 10 p.m. Then you go to sleep at 9 p.m. And then it comes to the day you're supposed to wake up early and you can't sleep until 3 a.m. and then you get like 3 hours of sleep and then you just look like that. Congratulations! You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. I should go and get that shoe. Task gained. Find your other shoe. I love how mundane it is. 5 XP gained. End. Wow, that was a whole sequence. That was surprisingly satisfying. Hold tab to highlight. Oh. Let's put on some pants. Yep, let's take that. Flare cut trousers. I assume I is inventory? Yeah, okay. Pants. Oh, it auto-equipped? We have pants. Perception, hearing. Oh, that was a perception check. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched into it. It should open the door. Alright, we still have our jacket to put on. Let's take that. There we go. Item gained. What is it called? Disco S Blazer. What? +1 esprit de corps. Halogen watermarks. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Oh, I don't have that for my cosplay, but it's okay. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss. Okay, I don't have to read all of that. You guys can see it. I upped the text size. All right, let's grab all of these items. I assume we have this bottle here. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. What happened here? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Probably me. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay. Let's grab a shoe. Green shoe, left foot. Oh, it's actually on our character. Look at that. Okay. Oh, tie is on the ceiling fan. We can get that. Ceiling fan. Okay, it's a quest. This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan and the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Inland Empire, success. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in the strange world. Oh. That's our psyche playing there. I see why it can drive us insane. Low, 28%. So for fair, this is a physical check, but we can do it again. Try it. Success! You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. Item gained, horrific necktie. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Logic. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. This entire game takes place in the mind of our character. I love it. Inland Empire. An ominous foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie. Pull on the light bulb. Oh, my eyes. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Bring it on. Damaged health 1. Ah! We actually took damage. Endurance. You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. That sounds like a heart attack. So I'm guessing this is bad. Very, very bad. This is the end bad. Try to remain conscious. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Did we just die? Did we just die? We turned on a light bulb and had a heart attack! Ah! We are not in good shape. Jeez! We took one point of damage and died. cop suffers final heart attack. Final, how many have we had? Final heart attack? A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior's officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." Top 10 anime betrayals. Light on ceiling fan. Let's go back. Okay, let's okay, next, okay. Let's rhetoric, yep. Set signature, confirm, okay. Alright. Let's try again. I'm gonna skip through this as much as possible. I don't think
there is nothing ever, never,
yep,
an inordinate amount of time. You got his way, bro.
Like nothing.
Know, coming right up.
Let's go.
Right. Now the great choice, Elder One. The song of death like a fly.
Okay. I'm the champion.
Rises from your fiery
okay. Open your eyes, and we're back. We're back. That was all just a bad dream, a nightmare about a light bulb on the ceiling fan. We can catch up. We can catch up. I think having only one physics means only 1 HP. Do we only have 1 hit point? I don't even know where our stats are. I don't know. Let's... Okay. Get those. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's get our stuff. Let's talk to the ceiling fan once more. I'm gonna get this tie, and I'm not gonna die. Grab the tie. Do I just... Gah! Help? Try to remain conscious? No, okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Look, this tie. We're gonna get this. Wait, why can we go up to 6 now? Could we go up to 6 just now? I thought we couldn't. Is 6 the max? Oh. If 6 is the max, let's go all in on intellect there. Okay. Yeah, 6, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. More physique? No, no. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Look. Look, we're gonna get the tie. We're gonna play it safe. We are made of paper and tofu.
Ever, never, an inordinate amount of time. Yes, you got it, sweet brother.
Yep,
Coming right up,
let's go.
Right.
Yes, zero
Great
home.
Choice,
Keep
the
singing.
Song of death, like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth.
Okay, yes, wonderful. Open your eyes. Okay. The tie is a noose. Pika, yes! Yes, it said in the dialogue earlier, in the script, that the tie feels like an enemy more than a friend. The tie literally is the first enemy of this game. That is actually incredible. Can we save the game? Save. Confirm. Okay. Grab the tie first. Come on, tie. Let's not jump. Why do we have 2 points in this now? I don't know. Don't pull on the light bulb. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. 83%. We can still fail this check. The hideous necktie. Leave. It is literally our first enemy. Let's grab the keys. Let's grab our jacket. The number of ways you can die to the necktie. That's actually incredible. Don't forget to inspect the window. Right, we have to inspect the window again. Let's go through the window. Okay, assess the damage. Wonderful green flash. Be careful. That could kill us. What did this then? Assess the size of the impact. Good. There's our shoe. Very nice. I should get that shoe. Okay, okay. Progress has been made. Green shoe. Now we're gonna walk over to this bathtub and just drown in it. You see bottles in the bathtub. Okay. Can I interact with this door? No, it's locked. Okay. Oh, oh. Is that our shirt? Let's put that on. Good. Ooh, a satin shirt. Mirror. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Look at what we look like. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink in a fierce discharge of masculine energy. Someone has ripped half the faucet off. Probably not us, because we don't have that kind of strength. Conceptualization. Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Logic. Probably not, no. So, the actual argument and battle through this whole game is all of our different faculties fighting against each other. And not just the intellect path with, like, the psyche path. Like, conceptualization and logic are talking to each other. Mirror. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. If I wipe the mirror and have a heart attack. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. What's wrong with your face? Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry. Touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. And it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Why would I do that with my tongue? Alright, I'm out of here. Let's not look at the mirror. We'll probably die of a heart attack. Let's go maybe find our shoe. Right, this is still green. The fan is still green, but I'm scared to touch the fan. So the window is yellow. The fan is green. Then that's still green. So green probably means there's still more to do, right? Like the door is green. Right, let's... Oh, we can walk normally now. Very good. Let's have a look at the calendar. What date is it? March. The year is 51. Okay. We're obviously supposed to talk to that lady there. But perhaps I can get my shoe. There's something on the table. Is that money? Money. Money gained. Does this door lead to the balcony? I can see why the dialogue in this game is so hyped up. Ah, it's bright, we're gonna die! Ah! Our greatest weakness. Photons. There's our shoe that we threw out the window. Wow, that's an angle we threw it at. We are now complete. Task complete. Find your other shoe. Gained experience, +10. Composure. There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. We look magnificent, but we're still not looking into the mirror. Because for all we know, we do actually look like our profile picture. You know, most people don't look like their profile picture online, but we probably do look like that, right? That's, yeah. Conceptualization. Like 2 baby crocodiles. So composure was one train of thought. Conceptualization is another train of thought. And it's basically you're constantly having a discussion between every single one of those faculties, which I'll open up after this. Let's continue our thought through conceptualization. How do they fit? Composure. Healed morale. Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Yeah, this stuff. There's basically 6 times 4. That's 24 characters in our head that's going to be constantly talking to each other. Now I see why this screen is so elaborate, because this is literally 24 characters. These are 24 NPCs in this game. And they just show up once in a while. Actually, pretty much every interaction. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Let's go back inside before that kills us. Oh no, there's some salt in the air. Our body can't take it. Heart attack. Let's come back this way. Okay. Let's talk to...
Hello, officer.
Let's talk to the nice lady. Klaszcze. Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Conceptualization. Challenging success. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out in the city. What should we say? I should just say, Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman? Chief Executive Officer, right? I think we've forgotten who we are. The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown. Officer is my stage name. Right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're
No.
a police officer, sir?
Ah. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Logic. You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. That's a lot. Ooh, we can try. I know there's a lot of dialogue options here. A low chance, 17% for suggestion. Try the expression on her. No, let's not try that. Not with that face, okay? What should we say? Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a kuprikinema is. How I know what one sounds like. She nods. I'm not sure what I'm actually saying here, but I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case? She takes a long drag before speaking. There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. And why didn't you just tell me that? I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Very well. Off she goes. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Our first NPC interaction. Let's have a look at the cigarette she left behind. A nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Okay. Can we interact with anything else? So, back here. We still have the fan and the mirror. I'm going to save the game. Can I just... yeah, just save the game. Good. I'm gonna look at this fan again, because it's still green. Do I die if I do this now? We've kind of woken up. We've stepped outside. Pull again to turn the lights off. Okay, the lights are off. Leave. Okay. We're leaving it alone. We're leaving it alone. We're leaving. That fan is the devil. So we can knock on her door again. But let's look around first. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Let's go downstairs. Ravachol is pronounced Revachol. Orange is pronounced Oranje. Oranje. Oh, I see. I like how they put those there for us streamers who don't know how to pronounce certain words. This is pretty cool. I think my costume's on point. Alright. We have a bartender. That seems like the person we should talk to. That's our first autosave. This is a water cooler. Large bubble rising to the surface. Door is bolted. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. A soft purr of an electric juicer comes on from the kitchen. Someone is working. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open 4 o'clock. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Encyclopedia. The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes. What are its hallmarks? Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically imagining a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. I would rather know more about the world of today. The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalist is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows. Very conceptual. I want, like, every single one of these things will be different if we created a different character. This is more like a detective game. Yes, this is 100% a detective game. But this is the important bit. Each one of these things on screen right now, all 24 of them, is a character that interjects into dialogue and realizations. And they talk to each other as well, importantly. That's the selling point. Let's talk to the bartender, who's looking at an eagle? Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Empathy, success. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Something tells me that you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Convincing. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? Says my... See, the empathy and logic are characters. You see that? These are characters that are with us. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Encyclopedia. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Right. Inland Empire. Something about it makes you feel bitter. Let's try be helpful. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Let's just leave. It's fine. I'm not doing a completionist run. Let's... By the doors. What, these doors? No, over this... Oh, we can run. Double click. This guy? Kim Kitsuragi. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Esprit. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? Hold on, who is he to me? He is your half-brother. Let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Don't think he's a half-brother. I'm not sure if that's correct. Oh wait, this is not logic or emotion. This is the esprit de corps, which is our understanding of the police force. So half-brother means something different. You realize he's waiting for your name. Invent a name for yourself. Conceptualization. Can we just give ourselves a name? -1 partial to the officer. You know, I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Rhetoric. What he means is he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied. You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't. I haven't done anything. I don't think I've done anything.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you
Okay.
removed the dead body from the tree?
No, I don't think so.
So the body is still in the tree.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe I did take it down and I don't remember? Empathy. This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree. I like how it's so straightforward with me.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I'm gonna be honest. But I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But, as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. You know, I have a feeling that we're not who we're supposed to be. That feels... Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things. Ah, you mean the Rat Squad. No need for derogatory terms. They are only doing their job. You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve. Yes, but they're just white rectangles. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check my pockets. You mean you don't have a badge? It was not on me when I woke up. I'm just being completely honest here. New task. Report your badge missing. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. You know, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer? We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. This guy is being incredibly understanding. Logic. And then soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees. Yes, yes. That is logical, yes. He concludes. But first we have to take it down. Let's go. New task. Interview cafeteria manager. Inspect victim's body. After you, officer. Tutorial agent. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. The tutorial is a character as well. So we have our journal. Oh, look at this. I is inventory, J is journal, C is character. The number of times I pressed C in the Outer Worlds and just hammer down. Let's talk to the bartender. Hello. All right, the man with the unimpressive beard. Look, we don't have to call him that, do we? Look, it's not that I'm personally feeling attacked here or anything, but
Mr. Guard.
Mr. Guard.
You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
The Harbinger of Ruin. That's essentially who we are right now.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty much just a... What? The gloaming. I am it. Sure.
I have no idea what that means.
Never mind.
Never mind. Gloaming? What is this? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? Lieutenant, we've been waiting for a week here.
That's what you get.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh, I'm just one of many cafeterias manager. I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
I should have cosplayed as the other man because that's me. Yeah, you know, I'm much more Mr. Kitsuragi here. Officer Kitsuragi. That's more of me. But you know, sometimes we don't always get to choose exactly who we are in the moment. And that's alright. And I only had a green jacket. I don't have an orange bomber. So it's fine. He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then, questions. I got this. We don't need to know who we are to ask reasonable questions about a murder and a body hanging from a tree. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Look at this guy's face. Just look. That's an accurate face to have right now. That's just, oh, I don't. Rhetoric. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa. Okay, easy questions first, hard questions later. Good. Okay. Are you the bartender? I know. Okay. Where exactly is the body? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there then? That's easy. See that door there? He points to the west. First, you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence, a really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Encyclopedia. I'm not reading that. I don't really care about the cavalry. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Have they not been telling you... Rhetoric, have they not been telling you you're a cop? She pertains to the coming apocalypse. Am I not a cop? Everything is my business. I feel like that's a bad question to ask. I'm just gonna say, fine. And he says, extra fine. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Oh, now he thinks it's our job. Okay. This is it. He said they hoisted him up on tree. Who is this they if he doesn't know? Before you said they hoisted, it could just be a gender-neutral pronoun. Who did you mean by they? Oh, he's a bit surprised you caught that. People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. Who exactly is saying that? The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of, I should really try to just do his voice. The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. I own lots of these cafeterias. Sylvie, who is none of your business, told me everyone knows the dock workers do. Are you a cop? I don't know which one is more insufferable, him or me. Did the débardeurs themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor? I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. But you wouldn't tell us where she is. Why would the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do. I feel like a logic check needs to be there. You mean the strike? 5 XP gained. Yes, the strike. He makes little quotation marks with his fingers. The man they hanged was a security guard from the harbor company. I hear a mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. Did you kill him? No, I'm not going to ask that question. That's just going to shut him down. Why did Sylvie go away? Because we now have to ask her a question. Am I not a cop? Everything is my business. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Oh, it worked! Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back and because I asked for her number. Which is more horrifying? I'll let you decide in the comments down below. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Mystery something note. Didn't go well? I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. You never know. Oh no, let's not say that. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. Yeah, that's what I just said, yeah. Everything has something to do with everything. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. And now he asks, are you the bartender? No, that's all. That's all. Task complete. Interview cafeteria manager. Let's go, says Officer Kitsuragi. Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real. What's real? Slip away unnoticed. I feel like if I try savoir-faire, I will trip and die. Let's just ask, what's real? Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. Oh. Isn't that what he's always got, though? The IIR, or Iterrisolari Real, is a global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. By real, do you mean some form of street cred? We're out here earning reals. Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money. Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. You're under arrest. You owe me money. You're under arrest. We don't even have our badge. It's okay. What exactly is money? What are you, a philosopher? Actually, money is just a conceptual concept, a perceived value applied to physical objects, which have no inherent value by themselves. Their value is only existent upon the basis that everyone agrees it has value. If it doesn't actually have value itself, it's just an idea. But I'm gonna say instead, since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concept of reality. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or... He peeks into the ledger. Or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. I'm surprised he actually explained. Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money? Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. No, I'm just, yeah. Yes, it is. Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right? Mathematics. Money lost 0.40. So when he said I owed him 100 and... How much did I owe him? No, you see there's a tinge of sadness in it. That's 40 cents. Oh, okay. That's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. 100 times... I'm just going to say okay. Okay. Gart, the cafeteria manager. He stands silently looking at the coppers on the counter. Conceptualization. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have? Darkness rides. Pick up the coins. Darkness rides. It does, doesn't it? There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either. You're under arrest. That should just always be a dialogue option. Hi, you're under arrest. What would you like to drink today? You're under arrest. What happens now? He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have any money by tonight, then he shrugs. Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not too far away. I don't remember where my home is. Officer, a pattern of creases appear on his forehead. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now. Gart, the man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck. Very good. Encyclopedia. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. I really don't remember. But you have been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know, near? South, maybe? You don't really know, do you? I have only a vague, blackened image. A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you ran out of money. Could I trace my way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number on a building? We have a key. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Run some... What is... Thought cabinet. A whole new mechanic I did not realize we had. Problem, solution. Lonesome, long way home. Unlockable. Ah, internalize. Right, okay. We gotta get to the body. I'm gonna head straight out here. We never looked at the mirror, so I wonder if we looked at the mirror, our portrait would actually show up. But I never looked at the mirror. So we're supposed to head through the big hole in the fence. And there should be a body hanging from a tree. Oh, there's just someone throwing... Okay, it's been there for 7 days, right? Probably should ask this kid to stop throwing rocks.
Kono's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin. Look, we're really not one to talk right now.
Oh yeah, Nabakumpi Kuno.
Okay. Hey kid, a word. Police business, a moment of your time. I'm not getting into this right now. You know, I'm just gonna say police business, and he's either gonna give us answers or run away.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick!
Okay, perception, sight. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching, as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that Kuno! Yeah, right in the mouthhole!
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is?
I don't have time for this. What is going on? What is this? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy a human being decomposes. Let's talk to the body. It seems like more trouble than it's worth getting them to stop throwing rocks. He's been up there 7 days anyway. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen. Okay. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. Cargo belt. Endurance. Legendary 14. Let go of your nose without throwing up. That's actually... No, I would definitely fail that. Why is it so bad? Active decay. It's okay to throw up. No one is judging. Oh, Kuno. So I either have to... I have to throw up to proceed. There's a 3% chance I don't throw up. But let's just throw up. It's fine. Check failure. Try to walk away. I fail. Okay. Okay, done. Too late. It's impossible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it out burst by burst. I'm sorry. It's okay. Happens to everyone. The lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Keep it. Thanks. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. You think ammonia would help? If you can handle the headache... he nods. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odors, but not you. I can't handle the headache. Where do we get ammonia from? There's Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling and rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Pretty clever logic. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Right, so we're locked from the endurance, so we have to leave. And we've actually been going for over an hour. And I think that's a good encounter of this. Now, I know, some of you might want to see more, but this is a Gamer Encounters, and if you enjoy what you see so far, then I think the game will just get more and more of this, which is honestly pretty fantastic. It's a dark world. It's heavy. It's heavy, right? If you're looking for like an action-packed, fun shoot 'em up for a 2019 RPG, Outer Worlds might be more of a fun little go. But this is very heavy. This is very heavy. However, having said that, it's also very good. Particularly this dialogue system. This is like an alignment system on steroids, right? This is, instead of like 9 alignments you can pick, this is 24, which you assign points to. And I think that's a good way to put it, because the dialogue and the interactions all have these checks and stuff like that, and quite often you do have, alignments come into those. Yeah, but Echo Alpha says, having played this and Outer Worlds, you cannot compare this to Outer Worlds, correct? Yeah. Honestly, they are 2 completely different games. I was reading on Twitter and reading reviews and opinions and stuff, and people saying that they were disappointed with the dialogue in the Outer Worlds after having played Disco Elysium. But honestly, they're just not the same. They're just completely different things. However, I think there are some deep dialogue options here which would be very much appreciated in many other RPGs. It's been a long, long time since I've seen this level of dialogue. I mean, some of the Obsidian's earlier works have had these, Pillars of Eternity, Tyranny, stuff like that. But not on this level of depth. Keep in mind, we're getting a lot of logic and conceptualization stuff because we focused on intellect. Like, we're missing out completely on physique, motorics. Maybe we could have jumped out the window at the start if our hand-eye coordination was better. The savoir-faire, right? That thing. Without this, we died twice, basically. Yeah, if we just had higher physique, we wouldn't need the ammonia, right? Like, it's just so much. So if you're looking for an RPG with replayability, you could probably play through this like 4 or 5 times. At least, focusing on each one, at least 4. I can see at least 4 unique playthroughs of this. Whereas Outer Worlds, probably 2. From my experience. But yeah. I think that's a good Encounters of Disco Elysium. I've been wanting to check it out. It is very heavy, so I'm not gonna continue a playthrough on the channel or anything like that. But for those of you who are curious, there you go. What's XP for? I assume we can actually level up. Yeah, we can level up right here and add points to our character, which I don't even know how you would choose to distribute them. But yeah. That has been a Gamer Encounters of Disco Elysium. If you'd like to support the channel, there is a Humble Bundle referral link down below where you can, I think, buy this game or any other game using that link, and it helps support the channel. You can check out the Patreon or the gaming merch store where I design my own little t-shirts and stuff. Meanwhile, you could join us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Join the community on Discord, where there's a fantastic community there of nice, chill, hangout, nostalgic gamers and stuff like that. And yeah, that's good. That's good. If I play through Disco Elysium, it's gonna be slow and in my own time. But for the channel, that's nice. That's nice. If you like what you see, go get it. Go get it. And that's all for now. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!